G'day guys and girls and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Are we all ready for this? We've got a dark Koyt. I remember, I think the nickname for Koyt was your bum, wasn't it? Your Koyt? So we've got a dark Koyt, and this Koyt is filled with honey and vanilla. This comes from New England Brewing Koyt. Look at that can. Look at that beautiful, well-designed person riding a bike on a ride. Bit of a spiel on the back. Pregnancy warning at the bottom. 6% ABV. I think this was 6% ABV in a perspiring, beautiful silver can. Black matching top. 20 IBUs. I don't really care about IBUs. I'm more worried about IOUs. But this comes from a very ancient style of brewing, the old Koytus. A black Koyt, ? I won't go through the whole spiel. It comes with vanilla beans, yeast, hops, water, obviously, 1.8 standard drinks, Urala, and this place New England Brewing do good beers. They do very good beers. I got this from the Palmer's Island store. It's perspiring. It is a beautiful evening tonight. I've had a big day in the yard, cleaning out all these trees and stuff at the front. But anyway, let's go. Koyt, dark Koyt, honey and vanilla. So would it be like hang on a sec. It was like a, from the 1500s. So hopefully the recipe's changed a bit since then. Good, firm, crisp crack on the can. Very welcoming, very Koytus. Danky Koytus crack. Look, it looks like a dark ale, a porter, doesn't it? The carpet matches the drapes, chocolatey looking head. I think I'm going to say Koyt a lot through this video. I don't know why, probably because I have issues. Look, it looks beautiful. It's carbonated. The head goes away a bit quick, but you know what? Who cares sometimes? Who cares? Sniff. Ooh, big notes of vanilla. Big notes of vanilla. So it says honey and vanilla. There you go, honey. I just get it's like sniffing a vanilla a pod, you know, where you get the strips of vanilla and you scrape it. I made faux today, or faux leaf. Anyways, let's stick to the beer. Stop rambling. Smells really good. Head goes away very quickly. Let's go. Just cooked dinner. Just sat down. Had a big day. A big day, but like productive. You know, when you have those days where you feel like you got a bit done and it feels good to have a beer. That's why I'm here. Oh. I've been off the darker beers lately because the weather has been warming up a bit, especially here on the north coast of New South Wales. It's been warming up a bit. The only thing that gets me with this beer, maybe I've had this for a little while, best before is 25 to 25. Look, I'm not too worried about best befores. I pick them up when they're, you know, a bit out of date. I don't think it makes any difference. I really don't. I've had so many beers, and best before and just after, and unless you get a real skunked up mess, then it can happen. But look, I think it's neither here nor there. Grab a bargain if you get one. This head does go very quickly. This style must, black Koyt. I like it. Look, it's hard to say anything from Urala. Maybe it's the water. It's just a very nice beer. I do get subtle honey. If you like dark beers and you like vanilla, this will be right up your Koyt. Right up your big dark Koyt. It is just a very well balanced, very sessionable at 6%. You'd have 4 or 5 and get into a scrap. You got to be careful with your bigger beers, but I love a big gutsy beer. This is delicious. The only thing I want is a bit, look, if I'm being very picky, if it had a creamy head, and it probably would on tap. Sometimes the cans, they can lose a bit of carbonation, they can, whatever, who cares? We're lucky to get some of these beers from these breweries. They're lucky enough to give a shit about canning them and sending them out. Yeah, they're making money, but we're lucky sometimes to have some of these beers. The one with the forklift, I think it was Jacko's from New England Brewing, was just phenomenal. God, I hope they keep brewing that. I've got to get back to Uralla. I've got to go halves in a t-shirt with them, surely, for giving them a wrap. Oh, I don't really care. God, it's a fucking shirt. He's cool, though. I love New England. I am a fan of the brewery. It's a simple brewery, a nice brewery. But, geez, their beers are good. Very, very easy drinking, beautiful style of beer. I like it. If you see it, give it a run. Give the Koyt a run and get one into you. Apart from that today, I'll tell you something that actually pissed me right off. I follow a person on YouTube. I won't name names. He's got millions of subscribers, so it doesn't really matter if I do name him anyway, but I don't do that here. And he does these food adventures, and I get that, all the weird, funky foods. But you know what got me, what I don't like, and it was, I think it was from South Africa. They have these reserves that are around about 6 by 9 miles, approximately in radius, 6 by 9, I think it was, yeah. And they have zebras, big wild buffalo, zebra, buffaloes, you name it, giraffes, antelope, goats, wild mountain, everything, like everything that survives in that region, even like chimpanzees, and for a price you can go in and hunt them, and you go out with what they call a PH, a professional. Look, I understand hunting, I get it, I it's a very delicate subject, and I'm not really into killing things. I'd rather kill some people. I think I shouldn't say that. Fuck. What a yum beer. But yeah, for $10,000 you can hunt these beautiful big animals. And after you shoot them and kill them, you don't even own the animal. So they'll butcher it, they use the meat. Okay, I get that. Like, you'll use the meat down to the last bits, hopefully. I don't really think they'd use it down to a lot of the last bits, but probably the main meat they would. Killing zebras and killing beautiful big giraffes with high-powered rifles, that big game hunting, lionesses, I think it's just wrong. I don't like it. I wish the lions would turn on some of them. I just don't. I don't even like animals in captivity. Even when I was young, I didn't like, even circuses performing animals when they used to go nuts against the trainers. Can you blame them? Smacking lions to make them jump and then feeding them raw meat. Well, when you're going to smack a lion on the bum and you're a human T-bone, what do you think's going to happen? I don't like the elephants chained up and all over the world. And look, I'm not being like full left, full righteous and all that, but I just don't like animals being punished. And look, some of them are treated well. Greyhound racing, it's a very popular sport, so to speak, but I don't know. Horse racing even, you could argue horse racing. I know a guy, one of my mates, who owns a racehorse with a few others. It's very well looked after because he does it right. But some of them aren't, and then sent to the knackery when they're finished. Or, hopefully they go to a beautiful, look, maybe an uneducated view, but it's just mine, okay? And we discuss things here on the channel, but look, it's been a good day. I just didn't like the big game hunting where they're trapped by fences. Because people said, if it's trapped by a fence, 6 by 9 miles, yes, it's a big area, but it's still trapped. And you're hunting an animal in an enclosed environment with a person behind you with a high caliber rifle. And a lot of these younger people can't or don't even know that. They'll tell you where to shoot it, and then if you don't, you miss and you crack it a couple of times. Extreme, horrible pain until someone puts it down, or euthanises it. Or euthanises it, that's a term that's not even got to do with hunting. A clean shoot, so to speak. I don't know. I'll tell you what's been getting around up here. The geckos. When I came out here, there must have been 10 of them. I think they were having a meeting. I think a little mozzies buzzing around there. Look at that. They hang out for the mozzies, see? And we're getting the mozzies here at the moment. That's blurry, isn't it? Bob, what are you doing? Looks like a mozzie buzzing around. He got it. Did you see that? Raw nature captured. And I'm going to be the next I've forgotten his name. I think the Dark Koyt's a bit more than 6. I captured that, I think. Isn't that cool? Nature. I'm just talking about things killing each other and I just filmed it. Anyways, they're allowed to. Mozzies are here on the North Coast, but the Dark Koyt from Uralla is sensational. Nearly a banger. I'm just getting off this style at the moment because we're getting into the warmer months. So, yeah, I'm going back to my nice, hoppy, easy, hazy drinking beers. And, yeah, it was a good day, just busy. I'm pulling out these, not agaves, but these things I planted, and the stumps on them have gone this big, or plus. So I'm pulling them out and chopping them up. I got some out already, but geez, it's a shit big job. So I'm going to I reached out to one of my friends, Dino, who owns a local nursery here, who is an absolute top guy, top bloke. And he's helped me over the years. Even when I go buy pots, I buy pots from him locally. Not that type of pot, but the ones down there. And I get them. And, he always throws a few bucks off. He's just a sensational guy. And loves a fucking beer. So, hopefully he's going to ring me and go, goody, let's rip these bastards out. I'm going to plant some natives, but that don't grow too big. And go simple, because these things, they're not agaves, but they've got the big white flower on the top, and I should have Googled it before, but anyway, I won't go on about goddamn plants, but I'm pulling them out, and it's just a shit of a job, because my green bin's this big once a week, and these things are like fucking massive, so I don't know what to do. Otherwise, and you know what, you take green waste to the local tip here, and they charge you per kilo, and then they mulch it and sell it, because they're a bunch of crooks. The council isn't a bunch of crooks. The rates are fucking pretty steep. From what I've heard, the rates here, they're massive rates. For the value of your house in some of these places, you can get like a $300,000-$400,000 like semi, and your rates are like $3,500 a year. That's a lot. If you're on a pension, that's a lot. Love the Dark Koyt. Love you guys and girls. Thanks for watching. Love each other. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. Got some good news coming up. Always got good news. We try. And you know what? Sometimes you feel deflated and crap. And look, write it out. This is not a therapy session. This is a beer channel. But I love yous all. I'll catch you at the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. And the wildlife. Have a go at me. Capturing those moments. God, Bob, you've done well.